Não, não é grande.
Eu vou ter inteiro, porque tem um problema.
So, can I start? Okay. So, hello everybody. Today, let's talk about the universe. I know everybody know what is the universe, but have something that is very interesting to understand about the universe in general. First of all, I want to do some questions about this. So, what is the universe? I know everybody know what is the universe, but what exactly is the universe? Because exists something that we can't describe, that we can do some answers about this. And other things that I want to question you is, we are alone in this immense universe. Exist just we in this planet, or exist other lives in other planets, in other galaxies? This is some question that we can't answer, that we can't give a specific answer about this. So, it's impossible to talk about the universe if we don't talk about the solar system. When we look for this, just a small planet, a small star in this universe, in this space. But why? Do you believe that it's possible to exist some things, that some objects that is bigger than the solar system?
Yes.
Yes, exist three in general. One is the galaxy, one star can be two, and other thing that I will say, but not now, you need to wait. But here in solar system exists a specific planet that have something that is very important in this universe. What is this thing? We, the humans. But why? Because if it just exists we are alone, we are just the intelligent kind of life that exists. And this is a nice thing because we can create and we can do whatever we want. We just need to have just a little of creativity and have a nice brain to do something. And one day, the man in general, the society in general, wanted to see more about the universe. They want to know more about what we can see. For example, I know everybody can see the universe just looking at the sky at the night, but you know that we can see more than this, more than observing the universe at night. And about this, the society created the Hubble telescope. You can see here just a representation of what we can see when we look at the sky at night, and when we look for some pictures that Hubble telescope introduced for us. But it's not on this. When we just look for exactly what the Hubble telescope is in this gift and these pictures in general, we can see what the real galaxy, what the real universe is. For example, it's not just a beautiful photo that we can see in the Google, for example. When the Hubble telescope took some pictures, when all of the telescope sent an image, a picture for us, for the society, permitted the astronomers to study more about the universe, permit us to understand something that we can't imagine it in general. And this is some examples of beautiful things that Hubble took for us, to send for us. Example of this galaxy, these cosmic bodies. And just not only about the Hubble telescope, it's not only about the universe in general. Some peoples are completely important to explain, to introduce the universal society. For example, do you believe that have an important woman in the science society that took an important photo for the astronomics, for the society in general? Why this image, this photo, it's very important? It's very simple, because it was the first picture about black hole. When you look here, you see Kate Bowman. She's not just a university. She's not just a woman. She was the woman that took the first picture about the black rule, but not the first woman. It's a little confused, but I will explain. She helped a group to create an algorithm that permitted to renderize the photo, to show the society the first photo about a black room. And nowadays, when you look for the Kate, she just a teacher. She works in MIT nowadays, and she uses the MIT technology to took this first picture, and she's postdoctoral in Event Horizon Telescope. And when you look for this image about the black room, I know you see a bad quality about this image, but it's very normal because this object is in a very distance that we can't see just looking just look at the sky, but looking using a telescope, for example. And because this object is very distant, the resolution is not very good, depending of the distance too. So, okay, I introduced you about the black room and Kate, but what the specific thing about black room? In the beginning of my presentation, I introduced three things that can be bigger than a solar system: a star, a galaxy, and a black hole. This is the other thing that I will show for you. Black hole born when a star into a collapse. Basically, when a star died, the gravitational field, it's very stronger, and it's very strong and bigger, that collapsed the star, and in this collapse, the black hole born basically. But it's not just a black point in the sky, in the space that we can see. It's more than this. Exist three things that a black hole do normally. We know that the black hole is a monster in the space. The space is very dangerous. One of these dangers about the black hole. For example, when you look for this image in general, you see a black point eating something. A star in specific. But why? Because the gravitational pulls all of things that enter the event horizon. I can explain more this when we look for two important things about the black hole. The time. But why the time? Einstein explained that the time is relative. And when you are in this part of the black hole, in specific the event horizon, that all of things that is next into this part, you see a different time. The time is more slow than a normal guy on Earth. For example, if an astronaut is here in the event horizon, one example, it's 1 hour that he is in the event horizon, can be 1 day, can be 2 months in Earth. The time is completely different because the most bigger the object is and more gravitational field have, the time will be more and more slow than the normal in the other part of the universe. And because this, the time is very different when we compare a time in black hole and a time in the Earth. The other thing that is interesting point that we can talk about the black hole is about the spaghettification. The name is very funny, but it's not a good thing to have. But why? When you look for this GIF, this is the best example to explain what is the spaghettification process. Is when the black hole eat something, eat some cosmic body. They can eat everything they want. For example, a man, an astronaut, and a star, and a planet. everything that is next to the event horizon and decide to enter the black hole will be destroyed by spaghettification. The one, for example, will suffer the process that we call stretch. Yes, like a macaroni, like a miojo. Yes, like this. It's very it's a normal process that the black hole do, but believe me, it's not a good thing. And I can give you a good and a bad news. If you are stuck in a black hole, you can escape. Yes, but you just can escape if you travel in light speed, because just the light can escape the event horizon. Yes, I show you the process of spaghettification, why the black hole do this, but the most important question, the most important question that I can do for you, everyone, do you know what have inside of this black point? If you know, you can describe. Yes, I can show you what have inside of the black hole, and it's an interesting point. Look, black. Yes, why black? Because it's impossible nowadays to describe what have inside of this cosmic body. It's impossible to tell for society what have inside of them. We just know that exists one thing: the dark, the black, the infinite possibilities to explain what have inside of them. And it's one thing that can benefit you if you discover what have inside of them. So you know why? It's very simple. Because if you can prove what have inside of them, if you survive, if you win to them, you can receive a Nobel Prize. It's an important award in society. And it's a mystery nowadays for everyone. You think that you know a lot of one thing, but the reality, you know nothing about this thing. Okay, black holes have a lot of curiosities and mysteries, but black hole is not only the mystery thing that exists in the society, that exists in the space, and exists a lot of things that we can imagine it. For example, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
No.
No?
Assiste Buzz Lightyear?
Yes. Buzz Lightyear, 51 Planets. It's an example
Star
of
Wars.
Star Wars, for example. This kind of move show you aliens, intelligent life, but we are alone or not. Why? Exists some life, kind of life that really have in other planets. Trees, plants, this organisms, this is an example that really exists in other planets. It's a real life that exists, but other things that we just think about, the aliens, intelligent life. Exists 2 points of this kind of topic. One thing is they can be our enemies, or they can be friends. For example, I think everybody don't want to know an alien that want to kill you if they come to Earth, like example Predator. But imagine it if you traveling to another planet to discover something, and you find some aliens that can help you. For example, this movie, the Planet 51. It's an example that aliens that we can talk about. If they are enemies or if they are friendlies, we don't know. Probably if they exist, I want to know, to meet some aliens.
I don't know.
No.
I don't want to.
I think it's a new horizons to discover about it. I think it's interesting. But if they exist and if they if they live in Earth, it's possible they are in the Area 51. I know everybody knows the Area 51 is a mystery place that exists in the United States, and it's possible to have aliens in Area 51. I don't know.
It's like screws.
Yes, it's possible. Obviously, I know it's too much information. I don't know, but this is the part that I finished my presentation. But I want to tell something about. I know you see nothing this part of this presentation, but it's the thing that I want you to say. We are not in this universe. You see nothing because we are nothing. When you compare the galaxy, the solar system for the things that is bigger than us, we just imagine that we are just ascending this universe in this space. But look for you and think. It's not just this. We are special because we'll exist in this universe. Because if we are alone in this immense space, if we don't have other kinds of intelligent life, we are special because we exist and we can do whatever we want in this part of the universe. And this is the most important thing that you need to think about here. And about this, I finish my presentation.
Camila?
Yes, very good job. I especially like the graphics and all of the photos.
Thank you.
My question is, do you believe there is life on other planets? Or is it just...
I am living in other life. Can you repeat your question, please? I really don't understand.
Yes, do you believe there is life on other planets?
Yes, I believe in this. I don't know exactly because it's just a theory, but I would like to look for a new horizon because I really like to discover new things. And yes, I believe in this part.
We do have many problems on Earth, actually, when we say about social, political, and other investment. Why do you think people invest so much trying to find out life in other planets if we have lots of problems in here that are not invested money or technology to have the solution?
I believe the society, not all the society, but a part of society want to escape of these problems. For example, if you look for the traveling spaces, this part, you know that I have more investment to want to live in other planets. I believe that it's a form to escape these problems in Earth and to separate the society that have the problems and that the society that have the problems and society that want to escape this problem, especially rich persons want to go out the Earth to escape these problems.
Okay.
Camille?
If I were traveling the universe, do you think that eventually I will come to an end and there's nothing left? Do you think it goes on, like forever?
I believe in this part because Elon Musk, for example, invests in this part of science, and I think the society have a biggest have a bigger performance to traveling the space. The traveling space become more famous, for example, and become more interesting to explore new horizons in the universe. Because the science society in astronomics in specific want to do this effect. And so, yes, I believe that is possible in a future, I don't know.
Would you be interested in space exploration?
Yeah.
Would you?
Mhm.
Isso não acabou bem pro Buzz Lightyear.
No problem. I want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.